I'm T.Lang, Artistic Director of T.Lang Dance. Last summer was the summer of family reunions, and I went to several of them. And there was a particular reunion when I was with my cousins, all my cousins of age. We were all playing spades, and we were drinking. And my uncle came over, and he wanted to hang out with us. So we're all playing spades and doing our thing and talking mess. And all of a sudden my uncle just asked, what's your favorite cuss word? And he wanted us to go one by one. So everyone's saying their favorite word, and it got to me, and I was like, well, playing spades and drinking with of age. And I was like, well, motherfucker is my favorite cuss word, and depending on the intonation has various meanings. Everyone was laughing and everyone agreed. And my uncle, who is an educator, I come from a family of educators, gave us a stern look and proceeded to hip us to game about the origin of motherfucker. When he gave us the tea, he's from the 70s. When he gave us the information about the word, where it stems from, my cousins and I were all silent. We're all looking at each other like, is he for real? Is this a joke? Our mouths were agape, and then all of a sudden we were like, it's one thing to pick cotton, bet. It's one thing to pick tobacco, but to breed slaves, that's unspeakable. My uncle began to give us more details. He said these plantation owners sought out men from the Mandingo tribe, and because of their size and stature, and these males were forced to sleep with all the women in that plantation. So it did not matter if this plantation, if the man was sleeping with his cousin, his sister, his aunt, or his mother, hence the word motherfucker. The sole purpose was to produce slaves. So I wanted to create a work specifically focusing on the women, on their endurance, their will to continue pushing and living a next day, their endurance of allowing themselves to be tolerant of this, accepting of it, or strategizing in the dark about this, to revolt, to continue on or manipulate so they can continue on living that next day. So here we are using the vehicle of modern dance, creating this work called Mutha. This piece, the bottom line, this piece is investigating and telling a story about the exploitation of capitalism, which leads to racism and sexism in American history. I need this audience to take away agitation, frustration, enough where they do their own research to figure out, is this truth? Did our forefathers really implement this? To investigate these concealed facts. and find out more information, more truth about our history and our purpose as a society. I also want the youth who see this to be agitated and frustrated enough to do their research and find out where they originally come from and why things were so concealed and why they should not drink this media Kool-Aid of perception and carry themselves with this strong, elongated spine and back.